folks, I'm Billy Pennell. Thanks for joining me for another of my favourite musical moments. Eva Cassidy, one of the world's biggest selling female recording artists, died on the 2nd of November in 1996 at the age of 33. During her lifetime she released only 2 albums on small local labels in the DC area. Her posthumous albums have sold more than 5 million copies, and she's loved and admired all around the world now for her extraordinary talent. Before the world got to hear her sing, a man came into her life, a record producer, engineer, musician called Chris Bondo, who had a recording studio in the area near where she lived. He was recording bands in that area, and one day one of the bands that wanted to record with him came in and started to record some instrumental tracks, and they said, look, would you mind if we came back a bit later to finish the recordings and bring a mate with us, a girl singer who's really good, she's very, very good, and she can add some backing vocals for us. So Chris said that would be fine. So they record their instrumental tracks, and time goes by and they come back again, and Chris said to the musicians, where's your friend? And they said, oh, she's a bit shy, she's out in the car park and she's a bit scared to come in. So Chris goes outside, and here's this young lady, a bit cold outside, she's shivering, and he says, come on, in you come, it's warm in here, in you come. So he brings Eva Cassidy into the studio and sets her up to record some backing vocals for these friends of hers who were in a local band in her area. So Chris cues up the choruses on the tracks already recorded, and Eva starts to sing the melodies and the 4-part harmonies in maybe 10 minutes. Which Chris said was absolutely amazing. I think it would have taken anybody else on the planet maybe 10 hours. And it was the first time I really realised that this was a special young woman. This was a special, special singer. So Eva says to Chris, I'd like to make a demo of some songs. How much would it cost? And Chris told her, look, just come on over. Come over on your day off, whenever you got time. Come over. And I started recording her, and that was what we did up until the time she died, at least once a week. So, right from day one, Eva's music always is so eclectic. She sang gospel, jazz, blues, R&B, pop, just about anything. What she also did was she got inside the song. She could feel the lyrics, and she was able to bring enormous emotion just through her feel of the songs and her soulfulness. Fast forward 2 years. It's now 1998. It's 2 years after Eva's death. And there was a very popular English radio program, breakfast program, on BBC Two, presented by a fellow called Terry Wogan, millions of listeners. So one morning, his producer, having a chat before the show's about to begin, his producer said, look, I just had an album sent to me from, it's a small American label, and there's a girl I'd never heard of before, her name's Eva Cassidy, and she's just absolutely extraordinary, and one of the songs on the album just really captured me, and I think it's one we should play on our program this morning. Just a producer talking to a star, legendary broadcaster, who obviously listens very close to his producer. And Terry Wogan says, well, if you think it's that good, let's have a listen. So they play Eva's version of a song popularised by Judy Garland called Over the Rainbow. And the phones ring off the wall at the studio. Who is this woman? How can we get a copy of her music? Why don't you have her on the show? And of course that can't happen. And then a TV music show called Top of the Pops gets in touch with the radio station, and the same question. We've had people phoning us constantly since you played this girl called Eva Cassidy on your radio program yesterday morning. We would really urgently like to have her come on the show on Top of the Pops and sing for our audience, which are in their millions. And of course they have to explain, well, actually Eva had died 2 years before. But probably through Chris Bondo, a video, a live performance video that was recorded probably one of the clubs where she performed in DC, was given to Top of the Pops, and they aired that particular performance of Eva singing Over the Rainbow. It was so popular, it was so wonderfully received by people all around Europe, that the album called Songbird that track was on came out and immediately went to #1.
The rainbow way up high, in a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow skies are blue. The dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, oh, way above the chimney tops. That's where someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, oh, way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
like to read you from some extracts from an interview that I was able to obtain with Chris Bondo about his thoughts about this extraordinary woman, a woman who obviously changed his life too. You mentioned that Eva was insecure, that she was a very shy girl and wasn't motivated by being ultra successful. How do you think she'd be now with all this happening, her album selling in the millions? Chris: I think she'd like to take a drive out in the country and look for a little piece of land. She'd find something that was near a river or a stream, and I think she'd see if she had enough money, because she wouldn't understand how much money she'd made. And she'd ask somebody to build her a house that she would have drawn on a napkin or something and say, I want a house like this. And I think she'd move there and she'd paint and be happy. I think that she liked playing in front of small groups of people. If she did make it, I think she'd regulate the amount of seats that would be occupied at her shows, around 50 to 100 seat rooms. And the tickets wouldn't cost more than $25. Wouldn't that be something? Yes, wouldn't have been. Look, thank you so much for sharing the music of this extraordinary artist. You've certainly impacted on me over the years since I've been listening to her, and hopefully, and I'm sure, her music would have had an effect on you as well. Let's go out with another song that is a part of one of her albums. I can't recall what album it is now, but you can find them all online. And it's a magnificent song. Written by Sting, called Fields of Gold, and just listen closely to the magnificent version of this song by Eva Cassidy.
You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? And you can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down, as you lie in fields of gold. You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold.
Thank you.